Hi, I'm Leta. This is my dad, Samir. Today we're going to show you how to make Vietnamese summer rolls. So this recipe requires rice paper, and you can get this at any H Mart. H Mart is like an Asian supermarket. You can get it there, but you can also get it at Whole Foods, I'm pretty sure. And so that's rice paper. That's what you use to wrap the summer rolls. And summer rolls are essentially like a sort of like a spring roll that's not fried. So it's really fresh. It has a lot of fresh vegetables.
Yeah, very healthy.
Yeah, it's super healthy. And so we'll show you how to do it. But basically you use rice paper, tofu. So this tofu, all we did was just cut that tofu up and put it in the oven on, what was that on?
400?
400. And baked it for when it just sort of looks a little golden brown. And then we also have cilantro, which is a really big staple for summer rolls, and lettuce to give it that freshness. And then we also we added mango to our summer rolls, and enoki mushrooms, which are a staple Asian mushroom. They're really tiny, really cute. But those are sort of our staples. And then you can also add some grated carrots. That's a really big thing with summer rolls. So lettuce, cilantro, tofu, mango, and grated carrots. And then we also have some like fried garlic and fried shallots. You can just buy that at any Asian store, but that's just an extra garnish.
All right, then the sauce here is sauce. You put a peanut butter that is smooth, not crunchy, like this. And then you make it a little liquidy by adding more liquids. So we need to add something salty, which is good to put soy sauce, and a little bit sweet. We have this organic coconut palm sugar, so that's good. And lime is important. So you mix all of that. And then at the end, we dip these spring rolls into that sauce. So this is going to be served on the table. It needs to be ready when everything is ready. And just to repeat what's really basic for this is this tofu things that are roasted. They're so delicious. They have a good smell from baking. And you put that, mango, and lettuce together. Those three things, and cilantro, those four actually, okay? And you roll that in a roll. That's the basic recipe. Mm-hmm. Now, Leta here, she's experimenting. We are adding the mushrooms and some of the fried onions and garlic, and what else?
And the sauce, but you can use soy sauce, yeah.
And the carrot, but you only need these
yeah.
three things. You will be fine with peanut sauce. That's perfect.
So I'm gonna finish cutting this mango and grating the carrots, and he's gonna show you how to make the sauce.
All right, so you're gonna finish that, and I'm working on this. You just, with a spatula, the measurements are not that important. You can try it, see it. It needs to be pretty strong, because it needs to be so strong that it actually brings enough salt and flavor and fat to all of this that is very plain. So we put this, we put some soy sauce, like that. You can put also different kinds of liquids like this. So it can be like that Bragg's fluid, or coconut amino acids, or other sauces that are like similar to this, maybe a little sweeter than that. And then just some of these lime. And we're almost ready. The wonderful thing about this, there is no frying, there is no cooking, nothing like that is labor intensive. And it's fun because people can participate in this, we can do it together. And you can
wrapping is fun.
Yeah, and wrapping, you will see, it's really fun. And you can also add whatever you'd like to this recipe. Experiment, see what works over time.
Yeah, a classic ingredient for these spring rolls that usually is used is vermicelli rice noodles. But we decided to just use all vegetables because you have that rice paper, so you already have. For me, I felt like we have enough of that rice carb, so we wanted to just do all vegetables. But cilantro and lettuce are really just the staples to give that freshness.
Exactly. You can make like a pancake with eggs. You can do that. You can put meat. You can put pickled things. Sometimes carrots are pickled. We don't have them pickled, but we put maybe a little rice vinegar into that and it'll be like pickled.
Yeah, so you can experiment with what you have in your fridge.
You can give it a theme. You can say, okay, let's make a Mexican version. And then explore what you can put with that. We can have an Eastern European version. So you put things that are usually in the same area, they grow in the same cuisine. You kind of combine them inside instead of going all over the place. This needs a little bit of sweetness, and this is really, really great sweetener. It's also healthy and has a lot of flavor. It's coconut palm sugar.
Yeah, you want to sort of have a balance between the salty soy sauce and the sweet sugar, and then the lime gives it a bit of a kick.
So this needs to be creamy, fatty, salty, sweet, and sour.
Yeah.
So whatever helps you achieve that.
So.
And liquidy enough. This is too thick, so we need to still keep on adding.
Yeah, it's sort of an experiment figuring out how to get it to be less thick. Do you just add soy sauce until it sort of gets in? And then
or some other liquid sometimes I have, but you can also add water if it's too salty. Or if it's not salty enough, you just add salt. So now it's time to try. It's kind of still too thick. We cannot dip into this. It will be too much staying on the thing. So now, Leta, why don't you show the funniest part, the most fun part of doing this? It's how do we wrap this?
Sure. Let me wash my hands. Again, and get some plate. Okay, so to wrap the summer rolls, you need a tray or some sort of, you can use like a baking sheet that has some depth to it and just fill it with water. That's what we did, but you can use a bowl of some kind that you can just dip the rice paper in. So once you dip the rice paper in, it's gonna get softer. And so you wanna start rolling it right away after you dip it. I'm gonna turn this over. You can use a cutting board to roll it. So you just dip it in, cover it all with water. Just one time is enough. It's good.
So within a minute, it's gonna be very soft.
So you wanna get started quickly. So you can add the tofu. You don't really even need to chop your cilantro. We just wash the cilantro, and then you can just fold it in half to make it sort of fit, or even more if you need to, right?
Yeah. That's great.
Is that a good amount, do you think? And then you add a little mango. You can do one also with me if you want. A little bit of lettuce. Actually, you can add a lot of lettuce. That's sort of the and then so I have mango, tofu, cilantro, lettuce. I'm gonna add a little bit of my grated carrot here. And you want to just like keep it all together with your hands. And then you're gonna fold the back part over. Basically gonna make sort of like a burrito. You're gonna fold that over, and then you're gonna keep that tight with your hands. and then take the sides and fold those over while keeping the whole thing tight, as tight as you can. And then fold over the other side, and now that you have everything folded, and it's okay if it's sort of like, see the lettuce is poking through, you sort of get better at it as you go, but you keep that as tight as you can and then just keep rolling. Ooh, geez, mine's stuck to the paper, see?
Okay, see, because we were waiting, then it gets sticks to the
Yeah.
to the board.
So mine's stuck a little, but
And then if that happens, you can just put another one on top of that.
yeah, you could just take another piece and then wrap it twice if you wanted. So I'll do that while he makes another. I'm thinking maybe we should zoom in on what we're doing a little. Like, do you want to do that for us?
All right,
so you can, like,
second
I
one,
feel like it's
once we
nice
get
to
it,
see
our
the-
thing down a little bit.
You
Yeah.
can just take it off the, like, just hold it, yeah, and bring it up here, just so you can see how you roll it. Cause that can be, oh, he just finished one, but.
All right, so this is how it looks when it's rolled. It's pretty nice. And you put it in a plate, and then it's very important to put a piece of salad on the side, because if the next one comes, they will stick together for sure, and you won't be able to separate them without messing them up. So let's go again. We'll wet this so it doesn't stick so much. We kind of just like that. All right, now we can play.
Yeah, so I just wrapped mine again in a second piece and it was fine. So if that happens, if it breaks.
So this is the simplest one. Salad, tofu. You can take 2 cilantros, break it in half. See, the length is just perfect like that. Put a little bit of carrots and then a little bit of this crunch on the top. See, and tofu always likes mango.
Oh, I forgot my mushroom. Add some mushroom in there.
We'll just put some mango here, and then here's how it folds. Take the back, even if it's broken, it's fine. You press it over, and then give it a press down and hold it like this so it settles, right? Then, as you hold this, you take a side, put it over, take another side, put it over, put this down, roll, and that's that. Always a piece of lettuce, put it over here, press it on, boom.
Nice.
Okay.
So that's how you do it.
We'll show you how to eat it before we continue
Okay.
with ours.
Sure, let's
We'll
eat it.
try one of these. The way that it works is when you serve it on a plate, you can take a sort of a nice and long plate. Let's do that. Like this. So it's served in something like this. And then we always, when we put it, we cut it in half like that.
So let's show them the inside. Look how the inside looks. Yeah, you get all those layers. It's really pretty, colorful.
Yeah, and then you serve them like this nicely. When you want to arrange them, you arrange them, and then looks like that. And then you just dip it in this sauce, which you can serve separately for each one. And it's like this. You can put some hot sauce on the side.
So cheers.
You cheer each other, have eye contact, and you say, hey, here's to the quarantine cooking school.